Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. Early hours of today, the news went viral that Fulani herdsmen actually caused a lot of chaos and mayhem in Ebonyi state community again. Well, Nnamdi Kanu have reacted to the news. ESN also have reacted to the news, and of course the governor of Ebonyi state have reacted to the news. Some are for, some are against, some are actually saying that's exactly not what happened. But you get to find out all of these in this news. We're going to compact it all in one. Before we do so, like it, subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. Let's start with the eyewitness account on what transpired. Barely 24 hours after the Southeast Governors Forum formed its own regional security outfit for the region, no fewer than 4 persons have been confirmed dead, following an attack allegedly carried out by some assailants in Igbo in Ohaku local government area of the state. While the state government gave the identities of the perpetrators to be indigenous of Agila community in Benue State, villagers in Igbo community who spoke to newsmen described them as Fulani herdsmen. As one newsman visited the affected community, people were seen running away from the affected villages as sporadic gunshots were still being heard within the area as houses in their numbers were burnt down. Some victims of the attack, are said to be taking refuge in Ugwagba Market Square in Igbo community of Ohagwo local government area of the state. Reacting, the traditional ruler of Ogudu Akpo community in Igbo, Eze Godwin Ugadu Ogba, explained that he heard the rumor that Fulani herdsmen were killing his people. I am the king of this community and my name is His Royal Highness Chief Godwin Ugadu Ogba. Early morning today, I heard a rumor that Fulani herdsmen were chasing my people, killing them and burning their houses. So I called the chief security officer, Honorable Nnamdi, to invite security men and find out if it is true. So within few minutes, I also heard that the army and other security men were going to that place. I'm expecting that they will visit me before going, but I have not seen any of them. Maybe they may come. Then I'm also waiting for information from subjects living nearby that place to give me the right information, because I am too big to tell lies. Until now, I have not gotten clear information from nearby villages or the affected villages. So I'm still waiting for that report. But what I know that is true is whether Fulani people or Agila people of Ado local government area of Benue State were killing my people, burning their houses and destroying their properties. So that is all I know. Etuebo, Elebe, Igudubu, Obodocha villages were affected. I think when they heard that the military were coming, they ran back according to information given to me. For now, I have heard of one person only that some. Well, Nnamdi Kanu also have decided to give his voice to this matter. He said this morning, according to his social media page, verified page, he said this morning the Fulani jihadists stormed Ebonyi state community to attack them, but thanks to Elohim, his ordained children were on ground. Again, I ask, where are the Ebube Posu cats created by a full governors on the order of the Fulani lords in M0urn? Remember, anything with arms seen inside a bush that is not a great ESN, a great #ESN, will be considered a bushmeat. Okay, now very quickly also, Governor David Umahi have decided also to give his own version of the story, and his own, quite honestly, it's actually different from what every other person is saying. According to Ebonyi State government has said the attack on the people of Ogudu Akpo community in Ohaku local government area of the state in the early hours of today was not carried out by Fulani herdsmen. It was actually reported earlier on that they were shooting sporadically in the community, killing at least 4 persons. Reacting, Mr. Mondo, who's a press secretary to the deputy governor, Dr. Kelechi Igwe, in a statement released to newsmen, said preliminary investigation showed that the attack was not carried out by Fulani herdsmen, has been speculated in different quarters. Ebonyi State government has received with dismay violent attack on the people of Ogudu Akpo community in Ohagwo local government area of the state in the early hours of Monday. Okay, the government of Ebonyi state is in touch with the leadership of the Fulani herdsmen, that's Miyetti, who denied involvement in the attack. Also, the leadership of the Fulani herdsmen had assured government and people of Ebonyi state that they will not, on any account, perpetrate an attack on any part of the state. More so, the recent chaos on Igbo is linked to the age-long crisis between the community and their Agila neighbors of Benue State. All right, you have heard what Governor David Umahi and his deputy via his media person have said. You've also heard what the eyewitness said. You also heard what the Igwe, that's the Eze of the community, also said. He actually didn't have much fat in his hands, according to him. He said he's also listening, he's also waiting for information to get to his desk, that the people he sent didn't come back, that he was hoping that the security personnel would actually pass through his palace and give him an update. That up till now, he's just hearing here and there, and he will not want to stoop so low as to, release unverified information. So he's willing to wait and get verified facts. And he said whether it is Agila, which is the Benue neighbors, or Fulani herdsmen, that one thing is certain: his people are under immense attack. Now, Governor Mahi had actually said it based on preliminary information carried out, it is not Fulani herdsmen, and that they have the Miyetti leadership in that in Ebonyi State has promised them that they will never put Ebonyi State again under siege. Nnamdi Kanu have also reacted. He said that ESN was on ground to repel the attack, and that in as much, and he asked the question, where is Ebube? He called it Ebube Pussy, but he's actually referring to Ebube Ago. He said, many thanks to our community people for the correction. I really appreciate that. He said, where is Ebube Ago, the regional security outfit created by the southeastern governors? But I feel that the Bago thing is just a code name given ahead of the regional security outfit. I don't think for the now there is any personnel. If there are, maybe they're still undergoing training and all that. But in all, there's one thing that is certain: something sinister is going on in Ebonyi State, and all hands should be on deck to ensure that the Ebonyans are protected. All lives matter, and it's one of the most pathetic situations is where you are helpless in your own land as an indigene. It becomes very, very cumbersome. But that's, we're going to wrap it up. What's your take and what's your stand? Do you think it's actually the Fulanis, the Fulani herdsmen that are actually doing this dastardly act again, or do you think this will just be the usual age-long relationship or crisis that always between the people and the Benue neighbor that they have? Let's put to that conversation. Let's interact, please.